Hello and welcome back to another Space Engineers Showcase video. I'm once again taking a look at one of your designs that you have linked me in the comments section of one of my videos. And if you wish to see one of your ships or vehicles or bases shown on this channel, just leave me a link somewhere and I will eventually get around to it. So for today's video, we're looking at another racing vehicle, and because of that, I had to search the workshop for a new racetrack. So this entire video will be done on the Dusty Hills Racetrack, which will also be included in the description below if you wish to download and play around with it yourself. This track is intended for land vehicles, I think. There seems to be a few epic jumps everywhere, but I'm just going to make do putting a flying vehicle around it. So for today, we're looking at the Hyper-X Humboldt. I think that's what it's called, Humboldt? Could be something like that, but it's this thing right here. It's a very fancy non-combat racer which you can download off the workshop. However, if that is not what you want, you can come over to another workshop item. If I just go and find it wherever it is, you can download this. Now this is an assortment of multiple colours, oh yes. So I've already broken off the pink one over there because that's what I want to drive today. We get yellows, we get greens, we get blues, we get red. You simply paste it in, break off the one you want to use, and then you can delete the ones that you don't want to have in your world. But as for the ship itself, if I come over to the spawn menu, it's only 524 small blocks. So it's relatively cheap on performance, it uses hydrogen thrusters, it's got lights on it, nothing complicated at all. So it's very lightweight on the performance impact if you want to spawn multiple in. I've got quite a few spawned in already in case a random player decides to join this public game. And in case you're wondering, the public game is just randomly open. I don't do anything. I just let random strangers come in and just do whatever. So this ship at the front, we can see we got 4 hydrogen thrusters and 1 spotlight. 2 lights at the very front, which are not connected to the lights you see going along the rim. These are your front lights, which are going to be used to see where you're going in the dark. As for the lights on the side, they glow with a bluish hue. Yes, you can't really see it too well because it's permanently daytime on this map, and I cannot change it. Yes, these lights go around the outside with some fancy blockwork. It's simply done, very simplistic, but it looks great, especially with how the colour clips all the way through it, and then that blue light just hits it just right. A very nice ship. So going across to the cockpit, that's a very neat way of hiding the front of the cockpit, where you usually have that connector up, just building a small little armoured ramp in front of it. As for the side, we can see we've got even more hydrogen thrusters, with some nice pink blockwork. Of course, the pink would change depending on which ship you broke off and what you want to use. We've got an LCD screen there with the number 9, because this is the 9th ship in the collection. If you just spawn the regular Hyper-X over there, it'll have a number 1, because that is the first ship. As we come down and underneath, I will go to the back a little bit later on. We do have a sound block and we have a sensor. This is for if you're getting too close to something, you'll get a nice warning sound telling you that you need to go up or left or right or whatever to avoid crashing, which is good. Although on this world, the block destruction is turned off. And we got a landing gear there just to keep us nice and snug while we're parked. We've got a nice lot of thrusters underneath here, so we don't have to worry about ever falling down too hard. As we come around to the back, we can see the main thrusters. Now this is nicely set up. So we've got 1 large hydrogen thruster and 6 small ones to boost us along. So we are a racing ship, so we want to go fast as possible, if that makes sense. Going up to the tail, we've got a rear camera, so you know who's coming up behind you, and if you're in danger of getting rammed or something. And as for the little wings on the back there, we see just some nice little blockwork with a flashing light on the side, so people can see from a distance in the nighttime. We do have the logo on the back in the writing of the colour of the ship, so we've got the Hyper-X Humboldt. Humboldt? I'm still not too sure on that word. Perhaps someone could correct me. Anyway, now it's time to actually take this for a ride. It's a lovely ship, so I really like this. Very nice. Might have to steal that later. Gonna get into this cockpit. And we have a few options. So number 1, if I turn the camera all the way around, these 2 lights at the front, pressing number 1 will switch them on. They're just a generic light to light up your way. Number 2 is for the spotlights for even more light. Number 3, for emergencies of course, we have the parachute. Number 4 is the camera at the back. Do remember that it's on the back, so it will be inverted. And number 5 is the alarms, but it won't start yet because I haven't gone near anything that'll set it off. So anyway, I'm going to go around this track for it to fly. See, we got a lot of acceleration on this thing. One hell of a lot. And it stops pretty well. There goes the alarm. It's telling me that I'm about to hit something in front of me. So I better go down. But I'm going to turn that off because it can be quite annoying on this track. And yes, going left. Very fast. Going right. Ooh, look how close that was. Very fast as well. Going backwards. Very fast. This ship is very good. Oh god. Now that is fast. So we're almost perfectly well balanced. Much like that Dex fighter ship that I did earlier this week. Or was it last week? I can't remember. Anyway, yes, we're just going to keep going along this track. And off we go. We do have a crashed ship down there, which is quite nice. But it handles wonderfully. The mouse controls a little bit sensitive for me, although it does suit the size of the ship. We can just keep going around this track. That's the only problem with voxel-based tracks, is sometimes they don't load in properly, especially if you're on a lower settings. We can just keep going around there, drifting around. It's pretty good, isn't it? Should have really stuck some wheels on this and set that around like that. But we can if we want to do emergency stop with the parachute. But no, let's keep on going because this track is fairly short, so it won't take up too much time. So into the tunnel. We can keep going along there. Good thing I had the lights there. Over there. Over this bump, dodging the tree. It's a really nice ship, isn't it? I think I'm more into the pink colour more than anything else. It's a really nice pink. But I did come off the track there and damage something. Let's now just fit through this gap because I can. Oop, 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 oop. And there we go. Nobody saw that happen. I'm a perfectly good pilot in this game. Then we can come around here, where the track sort of splits off. I might have gone completely the wrong way. Let's just keep going round and start turning right. Oh, I just noticed that the HUD itself is pink as well. Oh, that's great. If you ever see me in Elite Dangerous, you can be damn sure that my Imperial Cutter has all pink lasers, thrusters, and lights. Because why not, when given the opportunity? So we just went past an LCD screen there. Didn't read what it says, but I'm sure it's informative. Dodging all the trees. We're just going to keep going round. I mean, we can have that on, but it's just going to beep continuously because I'm very close to the ground. Dodge that tree. Ooh, saw my life flash before my eyes. And, well, let's dodge and weave the trees, though I don't really have to. And down we go to the finish. So here's the finish line. Douche. Perfect parking as always. I could just put that on. Parachute! Yay! Everybody loves parachutes. In fact, because this is a quite simplistic ship, not too much to talk at, it is just a lovely, well-balanced ship. Let me just go up. And turn off the thrusters. Wow, this actually has quite a lot of drift going for it. Let me just turn them on to speed it up. And down we go. So, a parachute test, which I don't think I've ever done on this channel, outside of that other ship, which was a bit funny. Uh-oh. I spoke... Oh. Of course. You know, you have to have the power on. Oh, God, what have I done? Yes, you have to have the power on for the parachute to actually deploy. So let's try that one more time. Okay, so going down, turning off the thrusters. Let's see how well this parachute will handle it. And deploy. Pretty good actually, isn't it? And plop. So the way it's been set up is you'd only really damage the front there on those two little points, leaving all the important stuff untouched. So it's really well thought out, the placement of the parachute. Anyway, that is it for this video. Oh, it actually locked its landing gear. How about that? Yes, anyway, that is it for this video. It's a short and sweet one on a nice racing one with a good little racing track that I'll probably use again in the future when I have a land vehicle suitable for it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll be back with another video somewhere soon. Bye bye.